Right, last video I uploaded was the auto light switch, and in that I said that I'd explain how to do your fog lights in my next video. So here we go. So aftermarket fog lights. My car didn't come with any. So you have, when your wire comes, you have five connection points. You have your battery negative, battery positive, which I'm running down off the fuse box, one of these red wires here. So positive, negative. Your three other points are obviously your two fog lights, which mine are, if you go down into this gap, obviously I've got pretty big hands, there is a space down in here that you can drop down into, drop it down the back, feed it through, and then behind your grill, obviously you're going to need to buy new grills, new fog lights. Behind your grill is a section already that the fog light sits into, and then you have to put one screw in it to hold it in place so it's nice and solid. So that's down, that's this one this side. Then I fed the other wire across the front here, down underneath the headlight again, plenty of room to get your hand in, and drop it down behind there to fit your second fog light. So that's 4 of your 5 wires done, and then you have your wire to your switch, which is this one here I've got feeding up. The instructions with mine said to feed this wire through the grommet that's here into the cabin and then run it through the footwell. But what I realised was, if you remove the scuttle panel, my wire's running behind here, across the scuttle panel to this point here. You lift this bit of scuttle panel up, you can see your grommet for your bonnet release, which is obviously by your switch. So I've run it straight through with a wooden barbecue skewer, taped the wire to it, pushed it through. So when you come round into the car, just turn that off a moment. You come through into the car and you look up under here, you can see your barbecue skewer, pull it down through and it pulls the wire through. And then you put your wire, obviously you remove your fuse panel, you can see your wire down in here, lift it up, and it goes into your switch. Your switch, point number 1 here, this green one, is the switch wire for my fog lights. So that just pushes into slot number 1, and that's it, fog lights installed. You can go into, I believe it's this one, 0.5, socket number 5, and you can have it there and have your fog lights as on when you've got your daytime running lights on. Now what I would advise when looking for, I'll put a link in the video that is for the loom that I use, the harness that I used. Avoid the A1 Autobits loom on eBay. Several reasons. One being the wires aren't long enough to come through to fit everywhere you want it to go around the car. And also on your switch here, which I learned from experience because I did purchase from them, the connection that they put on this wire is too big for that plug to fit into. So you can buy it and extend all your wires and spend time with the soldering iron, but word of advice, just avoid A1 Autobits on eBay. They did give me my money back after a long time and a bit of fighting, but it did take a while. And obviously with running these fog lights, you don't get because it's not running through the CAN-bus system, you can put any bulbs into your fog lights. They don't have to be CAN-bus error free. So I'm just running some cheap white LED bulbs, and easy install. Like I said, I'll put a link in the description to the harness I used. Any questions, then just ask away. Thank you very much.